Tales from the Crypt. Son of Dracula. Return of the Son of Dracula. The Son of Dracula's Revenge? Is that all you can do? Vampire movies? I'm afraid that's not good enough. You'd have to be a bite more versatile to be on the writing staff of Tales from the Crypt. Oh, hello, creeps. As you can see, we've got an opening for a story editor. I've been conducting chop interviews all morning. No one seems to get what I'm looking for. Oh well, let's see who's next. Interesting. A brother team. Grim. I think I've heard of them. This has potential, boils and ghouls. It's a twisted bit of gory telling about 3 characters you may recognize. At first, it's called The Third Pig. Once upon a time, there were 3 little piggies. Their names were Dudley, Drinky, and Smokey.
What are you looking at?
Dudley Pig was the smartest of the 3. He lived in a sturdy house made of bricks, which he kept very neat and tidy. Drinky lived in a house made out of an old whiskey keg. While Smokey lived in a house made out of cigarettes and wooden matchsticks. To say that Drinky and Smokey weren't as smart as their brother Dudley would be putting it mildly, as both were sorely lacking in the brain department. Drinky only thought about one thing. Well, maybe 2 things. While Smokey didn't think of anything at all. In this happy neighborhood, there also lived a devious and hungry wolf. Mr. Wolf was as bad as could be. And he had a ravenous appetite.
More ice, I tell you. More ice.
Damn! I know you porkers are inside! You can run, but you can't hide! I'll get you damn pigs if it's the last thing I do! You! Oh, what rhymes with you? I'm not a damn poet! Why does everything always have to rhyme in these things? I can't help it! No one talks like that. These stupid freaking children trying to sound like a Hallmark card or something. No one talks like that.
And so the wolf left without his dinner, and angry because he couldn't end his speech on a very good rhyme. And the piggies slept safely through the night. Come the morning, Drinky and Smoky were very, very sad.
And so you see, brother dear, we've got nowhere to go. That big bad wolf wrecked our homes, don't you know?
He scared us so bad, we ran and ran. Now I guess we'll have to live in a garbage can.
Nonsense, you two. You can move in with me. This house made of brick is very sturdy, you see? That blowhard old wolf could never knock it down. It's the strongest house in the whole darn town. Well, the two dumb brothers wasted no time in taking their smart brother up on his generous offer. Drinky and Smoky moved their few possessions into their brother's house. Well, to say that Drinky and Smoky didn't treat their smart brother kindly would be an understatement. They always sent him out on errands and made him cook and clean up after them. The two brothers weren't the best guests Dudley had ever had. Drinky and Smoky threw all-night parties with booze and ladies of easy virtue. I say, brothers dear, could you be a little more quiet? I thought that the city was having a riot. They partied all night and watched television all day. I say, you two, how's the job hunt going?
Ooh, this pain in my back shows no sign of slowing.
It's true, brother dear, that it's jobs that we need. But the horrible truth is, we don't know how to read!
Dudley the pig knew that his brothers meant well. It wasn't their fault that they were born with slow minds. He preferred to remember the good times. Ah, yes, the good times. But for the life of him, he couldn't remember any good times.
Hey, brother dear, what are you standing there for?
Yeah, we're out of beer. Now get to the store.
I'll go to the store, but you better be aware that nasty old wolf is still out there somewhere. So close all the windows and lock up the door. It won't take me long to get back from the store. And so, the smart little piggy went to the market to get some beer for his lazy brothers. But, as fate would have it, that was the moment the bad old wolf chose to arrive.
When I find a way in, that's when I attacks. And soon I'll be dining on sweet baby backs.
Say, brother dear, who on earth could that be?
I'll go to the peephole and take a look-see.
Oh, please, can't you help me? I'm filled with distress. I'm a poor swimsuit model who just lost her dress. If you'd let me inside, I'd be ever so grateful. And I think that you'll find me to be extra playful.
Smokey couldn't believe the luck.
There's a cute girl outside, and she wants to come in.
Well, let her in, stupid, so the fun can begin.
Come right on in, miss.
Well, what have we here? Looks like two little piggies, but where's the third? I'll start with you two, and then I'll... hell with it!
And so, even though the wolf still couldn't find a rhyme to go with third, he...
Will you shut up about that? You try it. I haven't heard you do one rhyme yet.
And when he was done, he left. Soon after the wolf had left, Dudley returned home. He was startled to find the door wide open.
Hello, brothers dear. I'm back with the beer. Hello, police? Well, when I came home and when I opened the door, there was blood on the ceiling, chopped off hands on the floor. I think the wolf did it, that shifty old tramp. There's blood all over the place. The gore is still down. My God, there's intestines strung round the lamp. The address on the house is Pig number 3. Jesus Christ! There's a severed head on the TV! Be quick, please hurry here quick. I think that I'm going to be violently sick.
6 hours later, the police arrived.
Hooray, hooray! At last I can cheer. The friggin' police are finally here. Oh, thank goodness at last. You're the chief, I would guess. Well, come on inside. Take a look at this mess. It must have been that bad old wolf. Oh, my lordy. Only he could be responsible for a scene that's this gory.
Come, Mr. Pig, let's not make up a story.
No, but I didn't do it. I just walked in here. I said I'm not guilty. Yow! Let go of my ear.
My, Mr. Pig, what a mess you have here. But to me, your motive seems perfectly clear. You killed both your brothers because they drank all your beer.
I'm not guilty, I say.
Throw him in jail or he'll sing that all day.
And early the next day, poor innocent Dudley found himself in court.
Y'all be arising, the Honorable Judge Vic Leave 'em Hanging Johnson presiding.
Now that we're all in, the state versus Dudley Peg can begin. How do you play that?
Not guilty.
That's how you plead? Oh, I think that I've heard all that I need. I got me a golf game, and I'm in a big hurry. I think I'm gonna hand this one off to the jury.
Okay, Big Daddy.
The jury is back, and the verdict they got. Is the pig guilty, or is the pig not?
Oh, brother, is he guilty?
Sorry, son, the system's done all it can. I sentence you to die in this frying pan.
Poor Dudley Pig, what a blow fate had dealt this poor girl.
Oh, woe is me. My heart is a-aching. For come the morrow, I'll just be fried bacon. That nasty wolf, why, it's his fault that I am locked up inside this dank vault. Oh, my dear sweet brothers, once again to see would be the only wish that I'd wish for me.
Dear brother Dudley, what's all the fuss?
We got something to say. Better listen to us.
Holy smoke, my dead brothers, to see you is swell. Tell me, are things as hot as they say down in hell?
A bit warm, it's true. But we're here with an important mission for you. We'll help you escape. And that is no goof. But you must bring us revenge by killing the wolf!
And with that, the ghostly piggies lifted their brother up and with some effort pulled him through the window of his cell.
What is this broken down place full of rats?
The abandoned castle of a mad doctor, in fact.
The mad proctologist, to be exact.
But you can still use it because the lab's still intact.
Use it? For what? Oh, dead brothers, oh mine.
To build a monster so revenge we can find.
You can learn how from reading this book. It's an ancient grimoire. But just take a look.
You will learn how to bring our plan to fruition.
And you won't even have to pay any tuition.
Goodbye, Brother Dudley. Save our souls from this pain.
You must stop that wolf from killing again!
That wolf must be stopped. My brothers are right. I'll get busy this very night. Now at last my dark deed is done. Life will soon be yours, O hideous one. After hours of toiling and sweat and strife, I summoned the powers to give my creature life.
And then, the zombie pig monster sat up and said something that Dudley Pig will never forget.
The lifeless mass I have revived. Now I can say, it's alive, live, live, live! This wolf must die. That is my will. I order you to kill. Kill, 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 kill.
Kill. I will.
And so, the zombie pig monster shambled out the door of the castle to find and kill the big bad wolf.
You should have seen the look on that little pig's face as he was branded with guilt and led away in disgrace. I think it's funny. I just don't care. In the morning, that pig will be fried in the chair. Well, I guess that's enough for one night. I'll go visit Bo Peep. She won't put up a fight.
And the naughty wolf left that dark den of iniquity and went off to molest Bo Peep. But he hadn't gone far into the woods when he got the distinct feeling he was being followed.
Woo! That's a relief. It was only the trees. I thought for a moment I might have been... What rhymes with trees? Oh, Mr. Monster, don't eat me! Oh, please! I forgot to mention my horrible skin disease. Hey, that rhymed!
And though the zombie pig had done his job, poor little Dudley Pig was having second thoughts about what he had done.
What have I done? One horrible monster from the world I have rid, but created another. That's what I did. This abomination must not continue. I'll have to dismember it, sinew from sinew.
Little pig, quit stabbing my head. You can't kill what's already dead.
Must destroy.
I love this ending. I think it's neat. And I've only one thing to say. Pork, the other light meat.
I don't know about you, kiddies, but I was glad to see the wolf hit one out of the pork. Still, an hour from now, he'll be hungry again and bacon for more. You'll be happy to know, creeps, that it looks like that opening I told you about has been filled. Once we hammer out a few creative differences, that is. Ah, poor little fellas. When I think of their childhood, all those cute little maggots. Our story is about a man with nobler ambitions. He likes to kill human pests, and he does it in front of an audience. Now that's entertainment. So hang on to your hats, kiddies. This one's a real shocker.
This here is Charlie Ledbetter, sitting in his cell out the state penitentiary. It's long about midnight. Charlie's gonna die in a few minutes. One thing Mr. Ledbetter ain't thinking about is Joe Saylor, his old boss. You see, one day Charlie had a half pint of vodka for lunch. He got to thinking about how they turned him down when he won that raise. Now, he felt real bad about that, old Charlie did. He'd been working there for about 7 years, and he didn't have too much to show for it. So he went down and got his cold blue 44 out of the glove box of his Chevy, took it up to Mr. Saylor's office. 2 slugs went into Saylor, 3 went wild. Last one went right through a glass wall into a secretary that's passing by. Got it right behind the ear. Killed it big as hell. Kind of a lucky shot, really. About the only kind of luck Charlie Ledbetter ever had. I guess right about now, Charlie Ledbetter's starting to think pretty serious about that Valley of Death. He's thinking about that rubber diaper they give him to wear. Wondering if he's gonna crap all over himself when I juice him in a couple minutes. He will. Right. First thing you got to understand is when it's their time, all these big tough guys go yellow. Crying and hollering and screaming, blubbering, the governor's gonna call and all that. Well, I've been here 12 years and the governor ain't called yet. People say the damnedest things about electrocutions. They say your eyeballs pop out, they say black blood comes out your mouth. They say you get all foamy like a rabid dog. All that's bullshit. It ain't true at all. Nice thing about electricity is it's clean. Of course, I have seen a few heads smoke after it's all over. Smoking head ain't very pretty.
Wait a minute! Daddy, wait a minute! He's gonna call! The governor's gonna call! He's gonna give me a state! Yes, he will! No! The governor's gonna call! He's got to! He's got to!
Oh, knock it off, Charlie. You're being some damn chicken shit. You killed somebody, now you're gonna do the hot squad. It all evens out, don't it, baby?
Why are you doing this?
You know, people tell me most executioners never look the prisoners in the eye. Afraid they're gonna get spooked or something. Not me. I always look. Okay, Mr. Ledbetter. Now you're all ready for your Regulation 2 jolts the state requires.
I think we should proceed now. There's been a word from the governor.
Yes, sir. We're all set.
Let us pray. As I enter here with a sense of my own worthiness of Jesus Christ, abiding in your presence, may the blessings of God and unmixed joy come.
No! It's not right!
Let no evil spirit.
No! No! It ain't right!
Unworthy though I be, may my entry be blessed by you who are holy, you who are merciful, you who abide with the Father.
They say electric current's so fast the brain gets cooked just as soon as the switch is throwed. Prisoner never feels a thing. Boy, I'd hate to think that was true. I'm a country boy, but I like the city. You know? It's big, it's dirty. Lets you know what it really is. But at night, there's all those lights. It's real pretty, ain't it? My name's Niles Talbot.
I've been the executioner in this state for the last 12 years. When I got here from Oklahoma, I caught on as an electrician, and after a while, I got a job out to the prison, taking care of the generators. I like electricity. It's dependable. You can trust it. A lot of states do it with gas or with some lethal injection. I don't take to that. That's how you kill a dog or a cat or something, not a man. It's gotta be the old electric chair for me.
Special agents called Coyote Busters. The effort, which often includes agents from the Drug Enforcement Administration, the FBI, and other federal agencies,
Cheese sandwich,
fighting an
cup of coffee
unusual
black.
agreement. Elsewhere today, the legislature is prepared to vote whether or not to rescind the death penalty in this state, only a few hours after the execution of Charles Ledbetter. Opponents of the bill claim the death penalty has proven an effective deterrent against violent crime, and its abolition will only push the crime rate higher and produce more overcrowding in our prisons. Many also claim that execution is still murder in the eyes of God.
I'm terribly sorry, Niles.
Hey, listen, it wasn't your fault. Nothing you could do. I gotta admit, the damn thing caught me by surprise.
Well, if you'd like, I can write you a letter of recommendation.
Yeah, well, I was kind of hoping I'd get my old job back. I mean, you still need somebody to look after the generators down at the powerhouse.
We already have someone for that, Niles. Hey, you remember you trained them.
Now, listen, I've been working here a lot of years. I mean, 2 in an electric shop, another 12 throwing a switch for the state. Don't seniority count for something?
It's not that, Niles. It's just that, well, we thought it wouldn't be good to have you around the prisoners. I mean, they all know what you did. I mean, they all knew you were the man who could get pretty ugly.
Listen, it's nothing I can't handle. Somebody gets out of line, I'd take care of myself.
I can't let it come to that, Niles. I'm sure if you think about it, you'll understand.
Yeah, I understand. I guess this ain't the kind of work they give you a gold watch for, is it? One thing a man needs is a friend. Someone to talk to when you're feeling down and out. I suppose that's why they invented bars, you know? You nurse a drink, think things over, have a little chat. All of a sudden, things ain't quite as bad as they seem. Most barroom conversations is either about baseball, football, boxing, or pussy. But with me, it's different. People usually want to talk to me about my job. I guess I ought to say my ex-job.
This one's on me, Mr. Talbot. This goddamn criminal. I can't believe those chicken shit politicians really did it. After all those years of service, and they canned you like you were some fucking guinea off the boat. I hate to see talent go to waste. It's a fucking shame.
Thank you, Vic. You're a real buddy.
Well, they're doing lots of shows on TV about the whole thing.
TV people don't know nothing. They won't do something good. What they really ought to do is they ought to put a lot of little TVs in all the cells of all the prisons, you know, closed circuit, so that all the guys who's locked up can watch their buddy when he gets cooked. Now, that might be a real education.
Hell, I'd watch it.
There's this editorial on TV, and the commentator is saying how if they televised executions, the whole country would just stop the death penalty. They'd all be too sick from it. They wouldn't let it happen again.
Fucking guys on TV. What do they know?
Let me tell you something. They put executions on TV, be the fucking highest rated show of all time. Be Nielsen's through the roof. Other networks would start killing people just to compete. Pretty soon, Geraldo Rivera be pulling that switch. It's all a big food chain. We eat shit, and the shit eats us. They canned me for my job because they're afraid of me. They're afraid of death. They don't see it's all around them. It's a disease. You eat it, drink it, you breathe it, you fuck it. We're all pregnant with it. Growing inside all of us. Like them, over there. You see those two junkies? Pitiful bastards, ain't they? I'll tell you something, though. In a way, I respect them. They're honest. They spend all the money they can get just to shoot a little death into their arms. Just for a thrill. Just get a little taste of the grave. See, they know death is coming. They tease it. I like that. Because at the same time, junkies are shit. Two-bit criminals.
Upon examination of sworn testimony, it would appear that the state has a strong case for the prosecution of James Flood for the crime of murder. However, having reviewed the district attorney's case, I find that the warrant for arrest has been improperly worded. I'm afraid I must rule that there are no grounds on which to prosecute James Flood. Mr. Flood, you are free to leave.
Yeah! Objection, Your Honor! Your Honor, I object. This is a travesty of justice. Because of a simple clerical error, you're letting this man go free.
Order in the court. This case is dismissed.
Your Honor, I would like to petition immediately to the appellate court for a review.
Order in this court. Order in the court. Son of a bitch, you killed my brother!
Give him back, will you? The prison was a fact. Get out of here!
I got nothing special against bikers. Hell, I used to own a hog myself once upon a time. Bikers believe in freedom. Don't want nobody to lean on them, and they don't give a good goddamn what polite society thinks of. See, they figure they're throwbacks to real Americans. You know what the country was all about before it all went to hell? With big city lawyers, and computers, corporations, time clocks, and what all. There's a lot to be said for that. Those ain't bad ideas. But this biker, Jimmy Flood, now he went way out of line. And he ought to pay.
Authorities believe a short circuit may have been responsible for the freak accident which claimed the life of alleged murderer Jimmy Flood. Flood, often characterized in the press as a motorcycle hoodlum based on his lifestyle.
Can you
and
believe
long
that?
record.
And some people say there's no God.
Sure there's a God. No doubt about it. Problem is he spends too much time making assholes like that biker.
And I know what you mean. He looks like a real creep to me. You know how on TV they get these experts, you know, the ACLU types, and they're always saying that it's only the minorities that get the chance. Did you ever notice that?
And they're all pretty dark when I get done with them, Vic.
Yeah.
Will the defendants please rise? Will the jury foreman please read the verdict?
In the charge of first-degree murder, we find the defendants, Cynthia Baldwin and Theodore Carney, not guilty.
The defendants have been found innocent of all charges and are free to resume their private lives. This court is adjourned.
I'm very happy for you.
It's over.
Oh, my God.
This fella, Carney, decided to unload his wife in favor of this little hotski that he had on the side. But his old lady had all the loot in her name, so he figured that divorce wasn't quite good enough. I know where his head is at.
We all do. Right down there between his legs. You know, I gotta say this for old Corny. If you're gonna do it, make sure she's worth doing it for. And this girl of his is awful pretty. Of course, everybody knows beauty's only skin deep. Looks just don't last. Here.
My God! Who are you?
Look, I have $200 in my wallet. It's in my pants in the other room.
I have some money in my purse. Please, take it. Just don't hurt us.
Keith, I ain't here for your money.
I don't get it. What do you want?
I find you both guilty of the murder of your former wife, Mr. Corny.
Were you a friend of hers? Who are you?
And I sentence you to death. That sentence to be carried out immediately.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That was Ted's idea. I didn't know he was really going through with it.
Shut up,
You
Cynthia.
gotta believe me.
Shut up, Cynthia. No, wait,
I never had no problem with women. If I wanted one, I just went out and got her. Easy peasy Japanese. Give me a beer, honey. They just want you to love them's all. That's all they ever want. They get that from their mamas, from all the trashy magazines they read. It's easy to be successful with dames. Just don't fall in love and you're okay. You give them what they want, you fall in love. They'll kill you. They can't stain you no more. They either dump you and move on, or if they let you hang around, they cut your balls off. Weird, ain't it? Now, as far as strategies for getting into their panties, that's easy too. The old rule, treat whores like queens and queens like whores, you got no problem. They're on their backs faster than you can say, son of Sam. Oh, look at those honeys. And up there, you got the queen bitch herself. Yes, sir, I got just what the doctor ordered for you. You might have fooled that jury, but you didn't fool me none. I wonder how you're gonna dance when I put 10,000 volts through your ass. Couple minutes, we're gonna have ourselves one dead little go-go dancer. Well, honey, it's your time. Goddamn hell is going on here?
Mr. Talbot, you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. I got some good news for you, Mr. Talbot. Since you're such a staunch supporter of capital punishment, you'll be glad to know the state legislature has just reinstated the death penalty. And guess who's not pulling the switch this time?
Yeah!
the governor call, yeah? You just delay this thing just a couple of minutes. That's all I'm asking for, just a few damn minutes. Come on now, I'm not like the other ones. You know me. You won't know me. I used to work here, for Christ's sakes. Come on, I'm telling you, the governor's gonna call. He knows what I done for him. He knows about all the rats and all the fucking crumbs that I took care of. All the shit that they wanted me to get rid of. You gotta let me go, you son of a bitch! That phone is gonna ring! I'm telling you, he's gonna call. He's gonna call, he knows. When he does, if you juice me before he fucking calls, you're all gonna get canned! You hear me? You shitheels! I didn't do nothing that you didn't want. I didn't do nothing you didn't go along with. All I did was something you wanted you chicken shit to do yourself. You miserable chicken shit bastards! Chicken shit fuckers! You can't do this to me! Let me out of here!
Niles, we're terribly sorry it's come to this.
It's my job. That's why I did it, because it's my job. If a man ain't good at his job, then what the hell is he good for? What's anything good for?
Grace, Aeterna, Felicitas, Divina Prosperitas, Serena, Laetitia, Vita, Sanitas, Semper in Terra. Magnifica Domine, super nos nomen.
I didn't want no haircut. They said that was a mistake because my head might catch on fire from the electricity when they juice me. I told them, don't worry. The governor gonna call.
God, what a revolting development. And what a switch for poor Talbot. It just goes to show you what happens when you get too caught up in your work. Don't worry, though. I'm sure he never knew what hit him. So remember, boys and girls, safety first. Welcome, horror hooligans. This is your shiver chef. It's disgusting what people will do to stay young.
What's the matter with you? Want to keep that 90-pound corpse for the rest of your death? Keep pumping. I tell the story. Tonight's story is about an old man who finds a new wrinkle in a fountain of youth, a twisted tale that we call the switch.